also stories in rust and gold. Every piece got a tale untold. Oh, it's a wild ride, come and see. Auction nights and history with Steph in charge. It's all good vibes, a little surprise in every find. Where the past and future shine. Dig a little deeper, stand up strong. This is a place where you belong. Out in the woods or live online, Steph's got the magic, it's auction time. From old school vinyls to vintage clothing and home goods, it's all about the memories. Dragonflies dance as the sunflowers sway, sprinkling gold in the Kansas way. Rolling treetops hum with the breeze, through the Flint Hills wild and free. Through storms and dust we rise again, built on heart, built on wind. Stronger than the trials we've seen, we stand with hope, we chase our dreams. Mr. Stephanie behind his shades, fedora low, but the plans are made. Silent moves, but sharp and wise, got that hustle in his eyes. Red clay roads beneath my feet, dusty trails where past and future meet. Through the hills where the tall grass waves, every turn holds a story saved. Of a place where hearts ignite. Join the tribe, find your spark. The future's looking bright tonight. Dragonflies sprinkling sunflowers with the Kansas winds.
Hey y'all, welcome in. Give me a minute. I am totally not ready. Surprise. Give me just a second, y'all, please. Alrighty. I'm not even sure where my hair clip is, but hey, we're just gonna roll with it. If I find it, I find it. If I don't, well, then my hair's down today. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Give me just a second. Alrighty, y'all. Let's go up and chat. Depending on how your perception is, happy Memorial Day. Definitely been checking on my mom's. So, alright. I had to get these. Because y'all know my desk is not cleared up. It's definitely a collectible. So I'm looking for a pen. Who knew? Usually I'm looking for the Teal Guys Vintage and Resale tape, and actually I'm going to be looking for that because y'all, I did pack it and I did take it.
There's a green pin over on the yellow.
Thank you, mister. All right, so first in chat was Jessica Dumpster Girl. Welcome in, Jessica. Today is the 26th. First in chat. 5/26/25. Alrighty. Where to put it? This one's first in chat. So Jessica, just to show you, got you in there, girl.
And the owl tin has the ones from Grandma's.
Oh yeah, the ones from Grandma's. Thank you, mister. So I will show these and we'll get those in their respected containers. So let's see. This was at Grandma's sale. Of course, it wasn't the 22nd, it was the 23rd. So we'll just change the date on that. Kraken shared us out on Grandma's farm sale. Shared out there. And then Kraken was also first in chat for the farm
CB
sale.
just shared us out.
Thank you, Subi. Y'all, we're gonna do some housekeeping. Yes, we're still having to roll that out, but it's been an interesting month. It's been a hot mess, to be honest. That one's, wait, I think I put it in the wrong one. Nope, I put Kraken in the right one, and then Kraken shared us out that day. Or that wasn't Kraken. His is already in there. Kathy shared us out that day, y'all. Y'all, if you are not connected with Kathy and you want to see the Flint Hills from another perspective and viewpoint, go sub to Kathy, y'all. So this one was, let's see, that one was Kathy. She shared us out on Grandma's sale. And then Hippie Girl, I don't know if she's in chat, but she made her presence at Grandma's sale, and she shared us out as well. So you got your entry. I just had to change the date. All right, now we can start with shared out for today. Jessica Dumpster Girl is in for sharing us out. Hey, Katie, welcome in.
And then she asked how you're doing today, Steph. Hopefully you're feeling better.
Definitely feeling better, Katie. You know, having that fight or flight mode going on, not for days, weeks, but months, and then it suddenly just stops and it's like a fresh start. Definitely doing some adjusting. Jessica Dumpster Girl. 5/26/25. So got you shared. Let's see. I need some
Kraken.
more. I need some more. Y'all be doing your comments. I have not forgot about that giveaway. I just gotta find some more cards so I can cut them up, y'all.
There's one.
Alright. Mister's got one, so the next one that shared us out, let's see. Oh, there's Kraken Mary. Welcome in. Y'all, I got a question for y'all. Do y'all know where the sunflowers, those sunflowers, do you know where they grow? That's gonna be our giveaway today.
How far is Grandma from us? Right at 3 hours.
Yep, right at 3 hours. All
Hi,
right.
Myra.
Hey, Myra. Y'all, if you're not connected with the Vine Space channel, I definitely highly recommend her channel. Y'all, I think she's on. Who is she selling with tomorrow? I think she's selling with Don and Teresa. I might be wrong. But I think she's on with Don and Teresa tomorrow.
Myra
Hey.
on there?
Huh?
Myra on there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just up in chat.
Oh. Hi, Myra.
Kathy's here. Kraken Mary's here. Kraken's here. Maritza's here. Jessica Dumpster Girl is here.
Hi, everyone. Do that. Just say hi to everyone.
Well, they can hear you, honey.
I know they can.
Alrighty, let's see.
And Kraken shared us out. Hi, Truly Amazing.
Katie's here. Maritza's here. Welcome in, y'all. I'm sorry I'm kind of chewing that up as I go, but welcome in, everybody. Sue B's here. Sue B shared us out. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Sue B says, hi, Jess. Kraken said, hi, Jess.
Hey, Jess from the whole crew. Okay. Sue B shared out. She's getting better, y'all. It takes time, right? And life don't happen overnight. Well, I mean, it can. It can. But, definitely.
Hey, Crafty Witch.
Hey, Crafty Witch. Y'all, that's Andy with an I. And if y'all don't already know to be connected with her, connect with her, especially if you want to grow your channel. Now, if you're a crafter or you love Cheez-Its.
She's on the backup list for Two Old Guys and Janine's tomorrow, and June 2nd, she's with Johnny.
Awesome. See, I knew that Myra would be throwing that stuff out, y'all. So, got Subi shared us out. Y'all, I have a couple, well, I got 3 unboxings. We're at least going to get through one before we get started. But first, I need to make sure I got everybody's entries for shared out. I may have to tell the adult kids to quiet
May have to
down.
close the door.
I don't want to close the door. And I've managed to lose one of my devices. I'm hoping it wasn't lost outside because that phone is not waterproof.
No. Yeah, it is. You got the one that's not waterproof in here.
So the other one is
the other
waterproof?
one's iPhone, so.
Could you call my iPhone? Hey, Jess, call my iPhone, please. Because I lost it. Why? I'm trying to make sure I don't overlook anyone for the shared out, y'all. So if I missed anyone before Sue B and I think Dumpster Girl, so somewhere in between there, just throw Sunflower out and I'll get you down. Yeah, Grandma on a good day with me driving is 2.5 hours. If I needed to be there, I could be there in 2. With that said, you know, past that, it's typically about 3 hours from us. So typically the weather we get here, she does not.
There it is.
Hey, I buried it.
It's right there underneath the sewing box.
Thank you.
It's where? Oh, it's in between the sewing boxes. Okay. Thank you.
And Truly Amazing shared us out.
Hey, Truly Amazing. Welcome in.
And Myra shared us out.
Y'all gotta keep me busy, aren't you? I appreciate y'all so much. And y'all, if you don't know, Myra's, so it's Buying Space. Her what is it? Her Bible studies in the morning, her 7:05. It's coming back. Y'all, she has been keeping up she's been keeping up with her community page better than I have mine. So, if y'all want to know anything going on with buying space and all that good stuff, go check out her community page.
So you're welcome, truly. Anytime you come in, unless we're doing like a special event like we did down at Grandma's, I try to drop everyone's link as they come in.
So, Mister,
yep,
I've got Sue B. That's where I got for shared out. So who's next?
Do Myra and then Truly Amazing, and then I'll go back from there.
Oh, FYI, Myra, right before we came live, I realized you emailed, so I did respond to that, and I'm all right with the original price, hon. Your necklace.
Oh.
I thought it was one price, it was another, and it's still a good deal, so.
You're good.
All right, shared out. 526, 25. Appreciate y'all. I'm gonna set that one down for just a second. Who was after Myra?
Truly Amazing.
Truly Amazing.
And then I know Kraken.
Truly Amazing. 5. I almost put 6 for the year instead of 5. Shared out. Did I overlook Kraken, or is he after them?
You hadn't even got to him yet.
Okay. So Kraken. How is y'all's Monday? How was your weekend?
There you go.
Was there blessings in your weekend? I guess that's probably a better question to ask. And if not, well, shoot, we'll have to figure out something, you know. Let's see, shared out. All right, so get Kraken. Anyone else?
No, you got Truly Amazing and you got Myra, right?
Yep.
All right, you're good.
Ready? So there's Krakens. Y'all notice I got some plants up there.
Awesome, Kraken. They found a house.
Whoop, whoop. Awesome. Congratulations, bud. That's a blessing. That's definitely a blessing. And then Myra shared out. Thank y'all. And thank you for connecting with each other, because really, I mean, you know, it takes more than just one channel, y'all, to make the networking work. You know, it takes all of you willing to, you know, be guided to a channel or whatever, at least go look at it, right? Let's see. I found my other device, so I'm gonna get it up because I don't have the TV connected because it was frustrating me. I couldn't see the screen at all, and I'm like, not happening. And then, Mr., if any of our ladies that have been getting smaller clothing from us come in, definitely let me know. Have been getting smaller.
Whoa. At least it's your own channel.
Yeah. Y'all can't tell I was on multiple devices today, can you? I might have been in 2 channels on 2 different devices. But, yeah, it was an echo. I apologize for that, Myra. Mister, can you lift that up so I can pull right here?
What am I lifting? I can't. That's what.
That's fine right there.
Yeah, that's what I've got.
That's fine. Alrighty, y'all. Some housekeeping really quick. So I had about $400 in invoices. Most everybody who wasn't able to immediately pay, not even discussing those because they did the one thing I asked them to do, which is to communicate. I still have over $300 in invoices still out, and that's an issue. It's an issue for me, not an issue for you.
We got you, Myra. And then Crack and Mary showed out. If you can just hand me.
Okay, I'm just going to drop all the way down into chat, so I'm in live chat, so you said Crack and Mary?
Yeah, I'm trying to find my pin now.
I've got a pin.
Yeah, but I need a pin for back here.
And I had one till I got up.
This pin don't want to work. Crack and Mary. Shared out. $5, $26, $25, right? Yep.
Guess I'll punch a hole in my finger and write with blood.
Don't be that crazy. Just go out to the living room.
There's no pin anywhere.
There's a pin. They're probably all on my desk, but there's a pin. Crack and Mary. Y'all, that's pretty good. Alright, let's see. I should probably find him a pin though. Because if the notebook gets messed up, then it makes it a disaster. Oh, yeah, she's antique and she's not broke, so I need to move her before she does get broke. No, I want to lay her down. I just got that feeling. Did you locate one?
Yeah, I'm hoping it'll write.
Alright, I'll look through my drawers really quick. I'm sure I've got more. I mean, I know I've got a lot more. We bought a case of them.
I'm going to buy another 5 cases of them.
And we've managed to lose them all.
Well, yeah, this one writes.
Does it write?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, I had one until I got up to go look for your phone.
Oh, so it's my fault.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Alright, so, anyway. I guess what's the point? Bid responsibly. You know, it's not fun on the days when sales are slow, but I'll tell you what's even worse than that is when you take the time to show the stuff. You know, we're not talking about the time it takes to source it, but to bring it, have someone bid up on something that someone else would have paid almost promptly for it, and then have people ghost me. I don't have the time for it. And don't have the patience for it. Life happens to us all. You know, going into fall, I had 3 adult kids out of 4. All have medical emergencies in the same week. And I had at least 5 different invoices out with different folks in our communities. You know, I still took the time when I had the time to do it to reach out to all of them and let them know FYI. And I had to travel for one of them. Actually, we traveled for 2 in the same week. And so, you know, life can really happen, and it does happen in real time. And I get, depending on what it is, people don't want to just jump on an email. Aside from that, though, if you're bidding with multiple people in our YouTube communities and you're deciding who you're going to pay and who you're not, then you probably should stop bidding with me. It's affecting my bottom dollar, and I have a stack of boxes over here that I'm going to have to open and resell again. I'm not complaining. I'm just explaining. So, Let's see. Monthly boxes, I've mentioned it a couple times. I will get it on the community page. Monthly boxes moving forward, and it starts this week or this month. They are due on the 7th of the following month of every month. If you need them sooner than that, that's great. But they're going to be due no later than the 7th day of every month. I'm not going to be chasing people. If I know you're traveling or something, that's one thing. If you're dealing with someone or a loved one or yourself in the hospital, that's one thing. But I'm not going to be doing this. I need a few more days, and then I don't hear anything out of that person for 2 weeks. This isn't a hobby for me. It's to supplement our income, and ultimately, it's Mr. Steph's retirement. So, there's that. Let's see. Anyone that was invoiced, I think I'm caught up on my invoicing, y'all. I'm just saying, what do I mean by that? I mean, anyone that I was holding one item for, and I haven't shown anything that they're interested in over the last 2 weeks, they received their invoices just with everybody else this past week. And that's just the way we're going to roll with it. So my monthly boxes moving forward, so to start in June. So say Santa Claus. Yeah, Santa Claus. Say he comes in on the 1st and he purchases 2 items from me. And he don't come back in, but he's a monthly box with me. And he don't come in for another 2 weeks. His drafted invoice is going to show the 1st for the start, right? So it'd be the 1st of June. His due date is going to show the 7th of July. Shipping won't be on that. When I have at least a week's worth of sales with any particular Build-A-Box, if it's 2 weeks or if it's a month, you're going to see that invoice at the end of your first week to show you what you've got already. You don't have to pay it because shipping isn't going to be on it yet, which means you're going to end up with another invoice otherwise. So I know realistically, it's going to be some trial and error. What's the other thing? Oh, we did away with giving sunflower bucks away. Don't freak out. Here's the way it's going to roll. And I did miss one person that had more than 25 in billable with me this last week, which means when they come back in and they purchase from me again, they're going to have $5 of sunflower bucks on their next thing or on their next invoice. Hopefully that makes sense. And how do you qualify for that? Well, you've got to have $25 billable in a single week. Say you only get 20 this week and 25 next week. You're only going to have $5 off. Hopefully it makes sense. And that would be off of the following weeks, right? So I did notice it after the fact when I invoiced my last person, and I'm like, because I really tried to have my invoicing seamless. What's the other thing? Oh, invoicing doesn't take me a half hour to 45 minutes with anyone's invoicing anymore, because as much as I like details, unless it's something that needs to be down in the description, it's all just in the title. It's going to have your date of when you purchased it, and what the item number is, if there's a brief description. If it was grandma's, for instance, one of y'all definitely, 2 of y'all know, it was the most generic. Because, right, actually one of them had a gift on it, and I forgot to put the gift on there because I put that stuff in invoices. I realized it after hit send, so I just went in and added it and just saved the update.
Even on my end at Grandma's Cell, I wasn't worried about rewatching because we don't have the product in hand. So I didn't even write down what it was with the description.
But we did bring everyone's stuff back with us, and then, yeah. So hopefully that all makes sense, y'all. And, errors do happen in invoicing. And as much as I'm trying to get a smoother routine for myself going, um, life really happens right now, health wise. Y'all know I had a medical trip. It actually revealed a couple things I wasn't aware of. Well, I mean, I might have been aware of the symptoms, but I didn't know the cause. So, I have lost a combined 83 pounds in less than a year with the help of my physician cutting out added sugars. So, what does that mean? I'm not sugar free in the sense that if I eat a strawberry, strawberries have natural sugar in them. Here's the thing, your body requires, those vitamins and nutrients. Otherwise, we may as well jump back 100 years and then start having issues. But anyone would. What is it, rickets or something that you get from not eating fruit? So, anyways, I've lost a combined 83 pounds. I only lost about half of my usual in a month's time. However, we've had a lot going on, and I've had to supplement
Plus, you're
with.
starting to plateau.
Yeah, I'm starting to plateau, which is interesting because my insurance sent me a letter last week, and of course, I got it from my doctor. It said this is not a covered med anymore. I don't make enough off the tube to cover it. So my doctor's going to do her best to encourage the insurance company to pay for it because I've been on it for almost a year. We'll see where it goes. Here's the thing. I never thought I would be in a large or even a medium again. And so, I guess that's what happens when you gain almost 80 pounds in 6 months.
Meyer says it's a pirate's disease.
It is a pirate's disease. So I'm having low blood sugar attacks.
Low blood pressure attacks.
Low blood pressure attacks. Sorry.
It's a byproduct of losing weight.
I do have low blood sugar attacks once in a while, but it's usually when my cortisol levels are dropping too quickly. Who knew? But it's a blood pressure issue. So actually, I've not had my regular blood pressure pill in 3 days because my blood pressure is too low to take it. And so the one I use for my anxiety is the only one that I've been on in 3 days, and so far so good. So hopefully the brain fog will dissipate as well. Y'all, I told you, well, I didn't tell y'all because unless you caught me on another platform, we've got some packages to open. So we're going to start with that before. I thought about doing, pre-recorded. That's fun, but I just don't have time for it. So we're just going to get to it. Hear all the packaging in there? All right.
Yeah, Meyer said, Rick, it's lack of vitamin C.
Mm-hmm. And see, I have to be careful with drinking fruit juices because of all the added sugar. Y'all, you think a soda has sugar in it? Look at the juice the added sugar in juice. So it's made it interesting to, get fresh fruits and all that, but I manage it once in a while. All right, mister. Thank you. This box came from Indiana. Here we go. The what do you call that tape? Wasabi tape? The washi tape. The washi tape. These are gifts from other people, y'all. I didn't even realize this. So those are from Melinda. That's from Giovanni, so that's Finding Treasures. And those are from Mister.
Oh yeah.
Those are so cool. And purple's my color. Purple and teal. That's cool. Alright. Oh no, she didn't. This was a giveaway. Hey, everyone put their numbers in, right?
Yeah, I haven't wrote any down.
You haven't
You
wrote-
said you weren't doing that.
I know, but I can't have these in the house. Wait, we got adult kids.
Watch out for the box on the floor.
I see the glass. Hey,
They're not in the house.
see prawns. I got sugar. I'm sure he'll be back here in a minute. I just can't have that stuff around me. Mister, this has got your name on it.
I know what that is. Those owls.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't open that live.
Why?
That's good. That's going to Florida.
I know.
Actually been waiting for this. Not waiting long, y'all. It don't take long for it to get to me.
No.
But I have a whole.
They look better in
They
person.
do. Oh my goodness. Woo, woo, woo. All right. So since the adult kids aren't in the house and C-Prods ain't responded, hey Siri,
I haven't wrote any
Give-
numbers.
give me a number between 1 and 125. 124, y'all. That's 124. So we're gonna go up. We're going up. See, he just came out. He just came out. So we're gonna see who's and unless we had someone at 124 or 125, we are going behind. You see, prods. Dude, I hollered
so
at
the
you.
next number down if no one was over it or at that number. So
You missed out. So went ahead and did a giveaway.
so Kathy is 88.
Flint Hills, Kathy.
Yeah.
I was asleep.
You're good. Don't worry. I've got more sugar for you. So, oh wait. The package is open. It got squished. Never mind. We'll figure out something else, Kathy. Let me know if you like sugar or sugar free, because I've got both. But it won't be that one. See, prods don't mind eating.
It was wrapped in a plastic
It
bag,
was
so it's
wrapped
not
in
like
a plastic bag, so it's not. It just, crush resistant. Dude, go out there with it. Go.
go.
Go. Kids. All right. So let me get Kathy marked down. And then if she puts in sugar or sugar free. Yeah, I
It's
can
okay,
eat those.
You can't eat those. That's what Kathy put.
That's all right. I'm still marking her down. You want to mark her down in the book and just put a star and I know to add something to her. All right, let's go to the second package, y'all. Oh, FYI, no mail today. So if y'all have a package or you had a package come back, it's all going out tomorrow. If you didn't pay, then it ain't going nowhere. Hey, wait, I don't think I've got this person's address.
You're good, Crafty.
This one came from over by St. Louis, y'all. I think this was a gift. So it is Jason's birthday, y'all. Y'all, trust me, you want to connect with Andy Crafty Witch 232. I'm sure they're going to do something tonight, but on her channel. Either way, even if not, you could go over there. You can hit the thumbs up from last night's live. You can leave a comment. Just say happy birthday, Jason. That's his name. Well, I took the label off, so it is from who I thought it was. And I hope she doesn't mind because it was underneath the label. I suspected that's who this came from. No, it doesn't say personal, but I'll look before I show anything, Myra. All it says is Stephanie from Myra. But that's on the outside, so I'll be very cautious when I get it open. Because she uses a lot of tape as well. Not complaining there. It takes a hot minute to... Now, there's a card. I can see that, and it does say from Myra.
She says, cool. It's all good.
So you good with me showing it then? I mean, without showing anything else, it's got the card and it says to Stephanie from Myra, and that's cool. That is cool. Goodness, what's in that card?
She says, yes, you're good.
So, Stephanie, this is a gift from Myra buying space. Please see the enclosed note. I hope you enjoy. Love, Glems. So, card. Thank you, card. That's so cool.
Cracker Mary says, wait till you get the one she taped up.
Just kidding, kinda, huh? So I'm not going to read the note because it is personal. And I haven't ever got to sorry. You're welcome, Myra. So for those that may not be aware, during Holy Week, Myra's mama gained her wings. And you'll find more on Myra's channel about that. And, I'm really convinced it don't matter how long you got your mama, right? There's a chemical change, y'all, if you've never been through it. Even if, your mom's been sick chronically sick for a little bit or a long time. And, thank God I had become Army strong before I lost my mom, because I lost my mom during COVID. Mr. Stephanie and my cousin Brian were sitting out in the parking lot because it was COVID. So if it hadn't been that I was in a small town, I wouldn't have even been afforded the opportunity to be with my mom in that moment. That time's coming soon. and we're gonna be on my channel on the anniversary. So, you know, a lot of it I just roll with the way I was raised, which is you treat people the way you want to be treated. And, you know, there's some hope that, you know, someone eventually will start treating you that way. And then I have my own life experiences. And so sometimes you know, you don't have to overthink it. Sometimes you just, if you were ever in that position, how would you want to be treated? And just roll with it. Thank you, Myra. This is incredible, and the quality is there, y'all. So I'm just going to show you. We're not going to go through each piece. But, I mean, there is a lot of jewelry there, and Glamps is Glamps for a reason. Actually caught her live yesterday. I just didn't jump in chat. So all this stuff, y'all, Myra did in appreciation for my friendship. Know that my friendship is unconditional, right? I mean, we all have our limits for sure. But what you see is what you get. This is who I am, even off screen. Just a lot less filtered. We're on the public platform, and I'm a military mom. So, I do use some sort of filter on a public forum. But you ain't missing a whole lot other than the fact that, you know, this is just incredible pieces, y'all. This is for giveaways, and we're gonna do one right now. And Myra will be in this giveaway as well. So if any of y'all just coming in,
chase numbers because you said we weren't. Doing
we're
numbers.
not, but I can do it. I can do it on StreamYard. I'm so grateful Marty loved the owl necklace. So it's very pretty. Gold tone. If you haven't put a number between 1 and 125, do it now. The stones, they look purple-ish.
Hi, Blonde Patriot.
And hey, Blonde.
Welcome in.
Hey, Blonde Patriot. Welcome in. Good to have you here. Thank you for coming in.
And I just subbed to you.
So drop a number between 1 and 125 for this giveaway, y'all. So it's purple stones, but they're like AB. It's got some shimmer in there. Okay. And Evan Myra from the Buying Space channel, she's the one that purchased these from Glamos. Mister, can you put it Glamos?
I will in just a second.
Please.
I'm in the middle of everything else.
And we're going to give this baby away. Now, if you don't have anything going out this week or next, just know I may hold on to it up to a month. We're trying to dig our way out of the fact that Steph went and did some serious retail therapy and then had a couple weeks where invoices, you know, were a hit or miss if they were paid. So, but, and it's a pretty significant chain. I don't know if this one's stamped. Let me see. I do not see them working, but that doesn't say a whole lot. Look at this. I mean, this is a, yeah. So this would be about where it fell on me. That's a cool piece.
I gotta jump out of ours for a minute.
All right, not a problem. I'll wait for you, mister. Mister's gonna go get Glamos link. Hey, Scooter Girl! Y'all, Oh my goodness, I just this afternoon we watched last Tuesday on Scooters. Y'all, we spent almost 40 minutes after the show just talking on panel and with everybody and chatting. I'll tell you what, yeah. If y'all are not connected with Scooter Renee LLC, you do your future self a solid and go over and hit the subscribe button. Today is Monday, which typically would mean Monday motivation. However, unless she's decided to go ahead and do it, since it's Memorial Day, she was taking a couple days off, right? It's not something we usually do.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go and look for numbers.
All right.
I lost them.
All right, I'm going to ask Siri here in 1 minute, so I want all of y'all, seriously, this came from Grandma's. It was purchased by Buying Space, that's Myra Lane, for giveaways on our channel, y'all. She didn't have to do that, but that was one of her ways of showing her appreciation during the loss of her mama. You know, it takes zero to be kind to somebody. And I'll tell you what, if it wouldn't have been a distance issue, I'd have, you know, we'd have done more, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But, you know, it's just, yeah.
All right, so I just need you to go up in StreamYard so I can get numbers. I've got.
All right, we're going all the way to the top, just so I don't miss anyone. So Jessica's at 22.
Right,
Y'all, just in case you don't remember, I do vape.
Okay, next.
Kraken Mary's at 45.
Okay.
Kathy's at 88.
Okay.
Moritz is at 58. Kraken, of course, is at 69.
Yep.
Myers at 63.
All right.
I have to hit the button so I know I don't skip anyone.
When you get to Sue B, let me know, because that's where I was able to pick numbers up.
Okay. Subi's at 84.
Yep. All right, so I've got everything below that.
Okay. All right, we ready then? You want to put stop signs in, mister? Appreciate everyone being here.
You come into our chat, Blonde Patriot. Yeah, we're trying to be real good about dropping channel links and everything. So.
And did Scooter say she was for sure taking the evening off?
Yeah, I got you, truly.
And then Myra says she'll be selling with Glamours on June 4th. June 4th. I've got to start getting organized with this stuff. Yeah, and then Truly Mason says she was at 29. Yep. Yeah, I see that. Mr. already got that one. He's only over on the YouTube side, so he can only go so far up in chat. I can go all the way to the start because I'm on StreamYard. So hopefully that makes sense. So yeah, he ain't missed no one, I promise.
I do it with an echo in my ear so I don't miss anyone or miss anything.
All right. Hey, Siri. Give me a random number between 1 and 125. 32. 32, and if no one came in on 32, we go with the immediate one above. If there's no one above, but I know there will be, then and only then do we go with the one below it. Alright, so we didn't have anyone at 32. And the next number is 45. So, Kraken Mary, you got it, girl. And I just dropped something.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, that's my thing for the funds for grandma that we pulled. So, yeah, I can't lose that.
Well, it's sitting behind your.
All right. I got to hydrate, y'all. Just give me a second. Dude. That way. Do you need to go potty?
I can go let him out. I got him.
It's fine. I just don't want him coming in. Stay over there.
So, I got it wrote down. Well, I haven't wrote it down, but I.
It's fine. I got it. Come on, bro. Come on. It's been raining for 2.5 days here, y'all. Well, at least 2 days. It rained yesterday and it's raining today. And congratulations, Kraken Mary. I think I lost my pen. Go figure. Alright. Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do with that. We are going to do this.
He don't want to go out. He won't even come near the door.
Dude, I had to go out with him earlier just to get him to go.
And he won't even go near the door so I can hook him.
Do they have food? Well, they don't get fed right now.
So, Kraken Mary put something in chat.
Give it to... You got it, Kraken Mary. You got it. So, Myra, Kraken Mary is wanting to gift it to you, and you know how that rolls. So, it's incredible
Nice
piece. Yeah, Glemos, I've always been impressed with her, both her taste and her quality of what she brings to the tube. So, there you go, Myra. And thank you, Kraken Mary. Now I just got to figure out what I did with the lid. And
Figure you're working on all that and I'm working
No,
on
you're fine.
some
So
pricing.
I'm going to write it on the tape. So and, there you go, Myra. Appreciate both of you ladies. So that goes to Myra, not Kraken Mary.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, Robin. Sorry.
I'm here on the phone.
All right.
Mom with Mommy Dearest. Oh Lord. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Yeah. All right, y'all. Let's see. All right. So this one came from Arkansas. Y'all, that's a lot of weight. Just saying. I think this might be part of that retail therapy. So, this would be for yours truly, the one, the only, Scooter Renee LLC. No, she didn't pay me to say that. But her character sure did. Meaning, what you see with her is what you get for reals, y'all. She invoices professionally. My invoicing, I haven't been able to send an invoice, a printed invoice. I think this is week 3. Yeah, I got some printer issues, but we'll get them remedied at some point. That's how it's packaged. Oh, this has got Rue's stuff in here.
No, that's cool.
We got grandbaby. And if you see up there, right there, that's Rue. We got grandbaby, whose name is Rue. But before I get to his item, thank y'all for just bearing with me while I did this, because, yeah, I needed to catch this up, and I couldn't find time to do it pre-recorded, so. So there's that one. I've got some military kids that are into 50s and 60s vintage jewelry stuff. So not all of it's vintage, but some of it is. Got that. Got that. I got a lot of white bowls from Arkansas.
This last weekend.
What? Dude, I tried to tell you that they're vintage ashtrays. You should have got the rest of them. But hey, I know someone that could go do it for us. Because the good thing is I went back by there, before they closed up for the day. And those were still sitting on the shelf. And so there's another. Alright. Where are we at on time? We're just after 5, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
You're not going to sell a whole lot today.
That'll be fine. It'll be what we should have. Oh, yeah. Guess what? Steph's not going to be doing. Steph's not going to be hunting for her Post-it notes no more. Oh, no. She had this, and I'm like, no way. Yes, way. Hey, that's how you don't lose your Post-it notes anymore. Get something big enough that you can't, well, unless I bury it, right? But it's a Post-it, it says pop-up, it is Post-it, but it's pop-up note dispenser. Whoop, whoop. That's cool. That's cool. So that will not be resold, at least for now, until I decide that I'm tired of looking for it, right? Start trying to get organized and you still can't find nothing. I'm wrenching on that, and I think that's glass. It is. Flow is her shipping department for the most part, I think. At least as long as it involves glass. If it involves glass, you can bet that Flow had his hands on it, right? And of course, all this packaging, like, I can reuse in next week's packaging. So it's a really great thing with the ones I buy from a great majority at the time. Even the shipping boxes are able to be reused. Sometimes not.
But the shipping box isn't on the person that shipped it. That's on.
No, the shipping box, the shipping box is a shipping box for a reason, right? Oh yeah. So there's that. There's that. That's sea beads. I think this is marked. Yes, it's marked. It's marked. Oh yeah, there's that one as well. That's an ember. Seashells. Yeah, I remember this one. This is when we went to Alma to look and see about housing. So, yes, yes, yes. We've got the Yellow Brick Road sale coming soon. I don't know about that. I'm just gonna leave that. I don't know if that's a crafting or what. Wait, it's I don't know. It's a tag, so it's probably a bracelet. There's a tag in there. Oh no, that's cute. So roses, roses, roses. I believe it or not, everyone knows I love sunflowers. My other flower, if I had to choose, would be oh, I know what these are. These are for your car. So that one I showed you, that was like, oh, it's a bracelet. No, no, no. These are for your car. Those are all real stones. Yes, sirree. Hey, Johnny, welcome in. Raid from Johnny. Thanks, Johnny. I appreciate that. And then, so I think I got like 3 or 4 of those. They're different ones, right? But this, oh my goodness. I probably paid up for this, meaning I paid more than $1, but I'm telling you. So that's what that is. Not only is that the Northern Star and all that says, let's see. What does it say? Let's see where it starts. Just follow them dreams. Know the way. Just follow them. And then inside it is a compass. Hey, Melinda, welcome in. Melinda, girl, look at this. Look at this. It arrived today. Let me find it. I'm looking in the wrong spot. Look what came today. I say that, and now I gotta look through a drawer. Just put it in. Oh, here they are. They arrived today, Melinda. Thank you, girl. Mister, would you drop Melinda?
I will in just a second. I'm working on it, actually.
Thank you. So, but yeah, that came today. Got a couple kids that definitely need a reminder of where their compass is. So this won't come up, but it is cool. Another car hanger. The sea beads and
Yeah, but okay.
To what?
Oh, I was making sure I got everybody's link drop that came in after I
Thank
started
you, Mister.
pricing stuff here.
And then here's some of this. This is stuff I will process over the next couple of days, y'all, and maybe we'll have it this Wednesday. Hopefully, I'll have it ready this Wednesday. This week should just be a catch-up week for us. And then for Rue. See? Where is it? It's glaring. Where is Rue? Oh, there's Rue. Right there. So this one, yeah, I definitely got for our grandbaby. I keep telling Mister my grandbaby, and I'm like, oh, I need to be saying our grandbaby. All right, Mister, are you ready?
I will be in a second.
On these, are you like? Do you have numbers on them, or
I don't have numbers yet, but I'm getting prices and
not a problem. I need to get this out of my sales area. Y'all give me just a second. We haven't gotten 800 yet, have we?
Huh?
We haven't gotten our 800 yet, have we?
Or 800s.
For numbers.
No.
For inventory numbers.
No. But yeah, just give me a quick second. Let me shoot one of these real quick to figure out
Not a problem.
what they're.
I think that was all the packages, right?
are.
Yeah. What?
I said, let me shoot these real quick just to figure out what they are.
Oh, you're fine. So, just to recap before we start showing, anyone that had a paid invoice, over the weekend, your packages are going out tomorrow. Oh, hey, Zane, thank you. It is cool, and I definitely thought of Zane as well when I seen that compass. Melinda, is he in Boy Scouts? I want to say I heard he was, but, I might be thinking of another amazing kid. If so, I've got something for Zane, and you can let him know he ain't gotta pay for it. I seen it and I thought of him. I just gotta go get it. Mister, that pale tin you put on the tin that has the handle on it.
Yeah.
It's out there, right?
I think so.
All right.
It might be in here.
Hey.
There's those. Was it out there? Okay.
Yeah, it was.
All right, because I was sitting here brainstorming.
No.
And then we're ready to rock with every bit of that. We just got to put numbers as we go.
So, Melinda, this is something that'll come sometime next month, hon. But this is one of the Boy Scout popcorn tins, the gourmet. It's got the handle on it.
Don't hit the screen. It's
I'm trying not to hit the screen because it's already shattered. But there's going to be some amazing little things because, I pay attention over there on Tucha, so that will be for Zane. Let me actually put his name on it. That way. Yeah, we'll need a box started.
Okay.
And it'll be under Melinda, but it's for Zane.
Yep.
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, you're working. Oh, did you guys get done?
No, we're still on, honey, and we're live.
Oh, okay. Oh, we got bread, by the way.
Awesome.
And any of y'all that are unfamiliar with who Melinda is and who Sweet Jane is, Sweet Zane, sorry about that, is her grandson. And I'll tell you what, that kid will hustle for any neighbor he's got, including virtually. He really astonished me with his heart over the Christmas season. Y'all, incredible. So, that Melinda for Zane, and it's clean. So, I'm not sure what I'll put in it, but it'll be a little mystery container for him. And it's just appreciation for all he does for so many. If I remember correctly, there somewhere around the Christmas season, he got an award or was recognized for all the things he does for the community where they're at. And if I'm wrong, Melinda can put it in chat. But yeah, it was awesome.
There's our email, Melinda. She goes, I don't think you got my information.
I know where to get it, but yeah, you can just drop me an email, hun. That'll be fine. All right, Mister, you want me to start showing the stuff that you just?
Yep. And we're gonna start with S800.
You know what? Before I do that, I've got to find a measuring tape. You just told me where one was before we got started. You said
Well,
so.
I know where a construction measuring tape is. So
You know what?
maybe
We'll go with the construction measuring tape because I don't want to unpack everything from our trip. Thank y'all for being here, and thank you for the patience. Yeah, we really meant to already start having our cell, but sometimes we just gotta come into it, and it turns into whatever it needs to be for us. So, all right, we've got construction measuring tape. So. All right, you're going to have to give me a number.
S800.
Okay, we're starting with S800. Yep. So S800 is going to be a starting bid of 20 for this porcelain plate. Just give me a minute so I can put the number on the back. S800. And starting bid 20. Yeah, we got a lot of packages going out tomorrow. We have, it is a vintage hand-painted porcelain, likely 1970s. And there is your start bid and your invoice number. It is signed as Barbin, B-A-R. No, I think I hit that for myself too. I packed it because we needed it for grandma's. My eyes. Let's see. It's SBRBARBUR.
Do you have any of the farm items that you brought back handy, or are they buried right now?
You know what? I've got one for sure behind my shield.
Myra was asking if we had brought any of the farm items. But we're doing another sell in a month, Myra. So
yeah, we're doing another sell in a month, and Grandma's totally cool with it being so close to the first that it can be a monthly box, but it would be due on the 7th. So when we say we were gonna do Grandma sell, what, the 26th? I think it's the 26th. It's a Thursday. Because we can only be down there for 2 days the next trip. So, you know what? I was going to say I lost the measuring tape, but it's right there. All right. So from the top to the bottom is 7 3/4. And from side to side, it is 7 3/4. And that's measuring from this point to here. And then here to here. So. Oh, yeah. Grandma is definitely off the hook.
She was real dragging her feet before we did the sell. And now she's like, we got done with the sell, and she was up to like almost 1 a.m. going, well, we can sell this next time.
I'm like, Grandma, it's bedtime. And I will tell people all the time, y'all, I'm up to at least midnight every night. I'm at Grandma's. Black screen.
I'm not on my end.
I'm not on any of my devices. Let me make sure.
We'll wait and make sure that
it might have blanked out, but yeah, I'm not on a black screen. So
yeah, okay.
All right. So we're going to pass on S800. Here. Let me. Oh, shoot. I think I don't know. No, I got to set something in that.
I left the paper up there so we could set it
No,
back
you're
between
fine.
each one.
Those
Disc plates.
disc plates. All right. So vintage ashtray diamond pattern. This is going to be S801 and it's a starting bid of 10. Starting bid of 10. Again, it's S801. Yeah, somewhere something about vintage ashtrays. I should have just pulled the cord on that and just grabbed them all, but we're trying to have some sense when we're sourcing right now. So this is the inside measurement is 4 1/4. On the outside, it is 5 1/2. The base is 3 1/4. And for a height, just under 2 inches. Just under 2 inches for this. So, again, this is 801 with a starting bid of $10. So, great thing with vintage ashtrays if you don't want to use it as an ashtray.
And neither one of these ashtrays have any like scarring from butts being put out in them or anything like that.
Yeah, they don't look like they were used.
Yeah.
So 801, $10. Alrighty. Are you serious?
You ought to see what that sucker comps for. Sucker comps for almost $45 repeatedly.
But are any selling for that price?
I don't know. I didn't look that hard, but
all right. We'll go with what Mr. Staff put. This is going to be S802. Is that right?
yes.
This is a vintage lead crystal semi-frosted 60s MCM ashtray. And the starting bid is $35. $35. That sure looks like a sunflower to me. And there is something right there. Let's see. It's on the inside.
There's some writing, but I couldn't read.
Yeah, there's some writing. Let me see. How dare you lose that? There it is.
How much for the start on that?
You had 35 on it?
Okay.
It's numbers. And letters. It's too small for me to read.
Give me a second and hand it here and I'll look real quick.
So here is, this one's bigger than the last one for sure.
It's heavier too.
And it's heavier. This definitely feels like lead crystal, just saying. This is the one you want to have on your nightstand if you're alone. Mister's looking, y'all. And I'm going to pull the shield. Alright. Let's see.
KIG.
KIG.
And then Indonesia, Indonesia.
Indonesia. So it was made in Indonesia.
There you go.
Okay. Let's see. Again, this is S80. Yeah, S801 with a start bid. 802. Sorry, my bad. 802. And it's a start bid of 35. And let's see. We are at 6.5. That's from the outer part. The base is 3 3 3/4. And then for standing height, you're looking at 2 1/4. 2 1/4. So I think it looks like a sunflower, but in my defense, I think most things look like a sunflower. Oh, do we have to show that?
No, I just wanted to get it out of the box if you want to put it up over there.
Dude, oh my goodness. Is that a lotus flower? That's a lotus flower.
I haven't lensed it or nothing, so.
Oh, yeah. I just want to keep it for a day or two, and then we can show it.
This is all the glass stuff that I sourced under the down.
Dude, that's incredible. Alrighty. Do you need some alcohol swabs? There was one in this.
No, I used it to take the mark off.
Alright, so we have Indiana glass, footed dish, and it's definitely vintage. It is going to be 803, so S803, and it's going to be a starting bid of 30. Let's see. S803. So here's your number. And then here is the dish. It does have a blue hue to it.
It's called an ice blue.
Yeah, I can see why. It definitely looks like ice. It's actually cold like ice too, but it's been cold here. So there's your hue. And let's see what pattern we got going on here. Definitely a fruit pattern.
I know there should be grapes.
Well, there's definitely grapes. It looks like possibly pears. And definitely leaves. So I like the scalloped edge. It's just a cool piece. Grandma's got one that's carnival glass.
And the stink on this is I walked into one thrift store. I bought that and was talking to the lady up at the counter. We went into the next thrift store, what, an hour later?
Maybe if that. It was just down the street.
And some lady walks in and goes, holds another one identical to that up and goes, didn't you just buy one of these?
All right, I will get some rough dimensions. So you're looking at 12 inches. Yeah, 12 inches. By 8 3/4. So that's length and width. And then I've got to move something so I can measure how tall. You know, you asked if I had something from the farm, and it was staring right at me. 4.5. 4.5. Do you see it?
Oh, yeah.
So this, again, is 803, start bid of 30. I do not see any real flaws with this, y'all. There's some controlled bubbles. It definitely needs a good cleaning.
That was the only piece I think I didn't wash. It was just regular glass when I was down there.
I don't see any issues with it. So definitely don't feel any chips, cracks, flea bites. The feet are all good.
It's
so
a gorgeous piece.
it is a gorgeous piece, and the blue hue is just a huge understatement. I don't know how to show it better on screen. All right, just a second. So, Myra, I do have some stuff.
And these
I
go
do
under
have
our
some
numbers,
stuff.
right?
So these will be under our numbers because I did purchase them from Grandma. Thank you, Melinda. So this is going to be a $3 start. So it's empty. But with that said, you can see I just flipped it upside down. It does still have some aftershave in it.
Is that Avon?
It's no, I don't know. Let me see. It does say Trouble on it. Distributed by it's not Avon. I can tell you that.
That's fine. I just knew there was a whole bunch of Avon.
Unless Avon's in another part of it, but I do not see the Avon mark. Morrisontown, New Jersey. And it looks like MENNEN Company. Some Menon Company. Either way, it's essentially empty. I mean, it does need cleaned. Oh,
I can't believe you just opened a bottle that's probably been sitting in a box since before
y'all,
you were born.
That was my grandpa's cologne. Oh my goodness.
It came out of that box.
I know this
before you were born.
This was packed before I was born, but
the farm sale was fun as we started going through stuff.
All right. So if there's no interest.
All
right. So the next one, it's Avon Wild Country Gift Soap. Net weight is 5 ounces. So you're going to see what I paid for it, which is the starting bid for it. So it's a start bid of $6. That's what I paid for it, and I'm good with it going for that price. So this tin isn't just any tin. This is cardboard. This is metal. There's your Avon soap. And there's a saddle on the other side. This was just so cool. So
Myra's in for 6.
I'm looking for 7 or more. And y'all, in case you forget or you're just new here, once someone comes in, Mr. starts counting it down. Yeah, saddle soap. Oh, I almost missed it. Here on this writing, it says, this handsome container embossed with a bold Western design should not be used as a soap dish. After removing the soap, use it to hold your change or jewelry.
Sold to Myra. Thank you, Myra.
Can't even make that up, y'all. Still new in the container. Just, thank you, Myra. And, yeah. So, put a number for this.
Oh, we weren't selling those.
I know it wasn't, but you know what? Let's do it anyways. It's going to be a start bid of $8.
806.
All right. 806 is a starting bid of $8, y'all. It is a Tupperware container. I do have 2, but I have $8 each into them. Plus, I'll have to grab the other one. They're both yellow. Let me get Myra's name down on here. There you go, mister.
I'm going to set it down. I'll grab it in a second.
Okay. So, Tupperware container. Yes, it does need some cleaning. I don't mind cleaning it. I wasn't gonna show it, but it is Tupperware. Let's find the print. There's a print. So you can tell by the design on age. I can tell you my grandma's had these a long time. I tried to get all three from her.
Yeah, she kept the green one.
She kept the green one. So there's that one for 8.
Hey, Katie, I wish Greenland wasn't so far away because that sounds really good.
You know what? She comes to the U.S.
I know,
still.
but she's sitting here now eating her first time of ever making homemade Alfredo sauce on chicken broccoli.
Oh my goodness, that sounds delish. All right, I'm not sure what the other one is, mister.
Red bottle up on the shelf. Kraken Mary's asking about.
This one? Yeah, green's my favorite color as well when it comes to Tupperware. I mean, yellow and green. These are what my mama had. Of course, my grandma had these. These ones were hers. I think the other one's in my room just because we haven't processed everything.
She says
yet.
yes.
All right, give me a second, Kraken Mary, because the one thing I learned in the order I just had to cancel is one of the items in there was actually $18 plus shipping for me, and I tried to sell it for $15. It's not why. I got it from Scooter Renee. But I need to go over and look at my invoice really quick so I can give you a better price, because I know I've got something into it, but I don't remember how much.
All right, I'm going to hand it back to you.
You know what? Why am I going in there? She sent an invoice. See, this is what's helpful about having these invoices. But would you call this a red decorative bottle?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Alright, so it's not the large number because that's a bigger bottle than that.
Yeah, I wish I knew where my light was.
Alright, so it'd be a start bid of $12 for that. And my Melinda let me go check, hon. It's okay.
No, I'm just letting you know.
It's okay if I ain't got it listed.
It says it's unbranded, red glass bottle, spout ring, and it says Amberina glass.
But it's red.
Yeah, it means it may glow. What are you doing on that for a price? Because I haven't got it.
$12. Yes, Melinda.
I got
you. Oh, okay. I've been in your neck of the woods. It's a beautiful place. I've actually got footage on my phone.
Amy, how are you feeling?
Amy, welcome in, girl, and help. Oh, I
Said
gotta.
it's taking her forever to type.
All right, so not only are we gonna have a delay for the lag, but y'all, Amy, and I won't put it all out there. Y'all can go over to Amy's channel. I don't know if she's put anything out yet, but she did have an injury this week. Only reason why I'm saying something is because it's already been out there on the tubes. So, but she broke her wrist, y'all, and that is not that's not a small injury. All right, Kraken Mary, you got this for $12. Mister.
Yeah.
My bag that I packed that I didn't think I brought, that I haven't unpacked, has my tape in it, so I can't mark this. Would you just put it in their box, please? And then make sure it's noted red.
Yeah, I got it on the.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, we stayed in Whitehall, New York in September, and it was so cool because, like, when I was a kid growing up, school, we had to do like infrastructures and stuff. So I did one on the Erie Canal. So not that we had planned that trip as far as where we were staying for it, but when we left your neck of the woods, we went all the way to Erie, Pennsylvania. So we followed the canal. It was cool. All right, you got theirs in there. You got it marked in your book.
I've got it marked in my book, but I got to find something to mark it with because their box is right there.
Oh, okay. All right. You know what? I still had these. Well, no, I think I lost them. The Post-it notes. I didn't put my Post-it notes with the container. Go figure. Hey, mister. I found the Post-it notes. Let's get it marked. Let's see. Need to go up. Oh, he's got it anyway.
I got it.
All right. Y'all, here, we're just going to bring this one item. You're going to have to reissue me a
Give me a minute.
number, mister, because I did not get it issued before we came live. So this is a Vera Bradley, brand new, still on the card. $50 is the recommended price. It's an organizer, and you can hang it. You can hang it on the back of your door. You can hang it next to your mirror. You can hang it on the wall, right? So brand new Vera Bradley, and it's going to be a starting bid of $20. Yes, Scooter. Wait, how do you use this? Oh, like that. See, I tell y'all, if you need some motivation, connect with Scooter Renee LLC. If I think she still has some slots available, but you'll have to email her for that. And that's for like if you need a life coach or anything. I don't know what all it entails because I keep telling her, hey, we need to hook up that way, but then we don't discuss it because she pretty much does all that for me already.
And it's 808 was your number if you didn't get it. So
all right, so 808 is a starting bid of $20 for the Vera Bradley organizer. Brand new, never used. So Vera, there is so much of the Vera in there that says Vera in the background. You've got right there, plus there. So on all Vera Bradley ribbons, if it's original, you get the Vera. And then Vera's also have their tags sewn in. It's just a cool piece. It's some nostalgia as far as color, and it's pretty big. So $20 for that. Let me shoot. Now how do I get these out of here? Oh, you found tape.
yeah, I told you I got the tape. I went in
Thank
there and
you,
opened your bag.
mister. Thank you, mister. All right. Another thing from Grandma. So, mister, you're going to have to... There's 5 of these, y'all.
It's 809.
S809, there's 5 of these. And I've got $2 into them. So, let's do a $2 start. There are 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I don't know about y'all. I don't know who uses paper plates and who don't. You know, you can use them for picnics and stuff, but they don't make paper plates the way they used to. And so these definitely will keep your stuff on your plate. These were packed, and I can't say that she ever actually used these. She kept half of them and I took the other half. So I think they're a 9-inch diameter.
Where were those in the house?
The basement.
Basement. So they probably haven't seen daylight in 20 years.
Probably.
Kathy's in for 2.
Probably because, I mean, the last time I remember using stuff like this on a regular was before Jess was born, and Jess will be 26 this year. So, and it's not unlikely that it went in the basement when they remodeled. I know it was somewhere between 2001. I know it was after 9/11. But it was before Mr. and I got together, and that was 2004. So.
And we're sold to Kathy for $2.
Thank you, Kathy. Alrighty. Hey, that's got an acorn on the top. So this is an acorn, just FYI.
And the sheets inside of it for the information.
So we're going to say candy. Yeah, candy dish.
Yep, it's candy dish.
So it says it's a vintage Indiana
glass.
Pressed diamond, cut clear, lidded candy dish. And it's going to be, what number?
Sorry, 810.
So 810, and it's a start bid of 25. So here is what it looks like. It's actually very pretty. Y'all know me in glass, just saying. So. And just looking, this shows some sign of a little bit of wear, just normal, but nothing over. It's probably a piece that was used, you know, during holidays or just sat on a. It's actually a pretty cool piece.
So Robin wants to know what your favorite color of glass is.
It's really a toss-up between green, amber, and some blue. And it really depends on the piece. There was a piece, the Selena sold the other darn night, and I'm like screaming at the screen. But, you know, I'm looking for the measuring tape, go figure. I need to put.
If you lost that measuring tape, you got problems. That thing's good size.
I know. Like.
Did you leave it over on the
I
table?
did leave it over there. Jeez. Working on about 9 square feet right here as far as walk space. And I managed to lose that.
Well, it's about to get better.
It will. It will. It was a lot this weekend, but we had fun. So it's measuring right at 6 inches. Now that is with the acorn on top. Now that is gold tone. I can't tell you if it's real, if it's painted, whatever. But I mean, it's a nice piece of glass. So I doubt they, you know, didn't go with a quality color. 5 1/4 for dimensions of what, you know, wide. And then for the base, you're at just over 3 inches. Just over 3, so probably 3 and a hair. It's just an incredible piece. So, yeah, Robin, I would say number 1 would be Ember Glass, and that's just because my mama. Give me the number for this one again, so
810.
810.
You need the marker.
Yeah, I need the marker. You know what I was looking for, didn't you?
Yeah, as long as you keep throwing it right here, we're good because I can use it for tape.
Alrighty. Where are we at on time? Just
10 minutes till 6. We're good.
just 10 minutes till 6.
Figure about 6:30 we'll be done selling, and then
Yep.
I can run and go get supper made.
Are we selling these together?
That's up to you.
Is that Hacker?
Yeah.
Harker? Pottery.
Harker Pottery.
Harker. So instead of Parker, it's Harker. Okay. One piece is marked, one piece is not. It is going to be a start. Yeah, it's going to be a start of 15 for both. So I can tell you it's Missouri and it's like hump bucks. I can't quite read it. But that's definitely Missouri for the state.
And there is a little paint loss to it.
So there is some slight paint loss to this one. Hey, Ella. Y'all, if y'all don't know who Ella is, that's Save Here First. And she don't have that name for no reason. If y'all check her channel out, you'll see why it's her name is Save Here First. Everything I've gotten from Ella has been spot on, just FYI. And that's who I source a lot of my stuff through that I get for the adult kids. So there's that one. And then here's this one. So it's going to be for both. There's a little paint loss in this one as well. Not so much like the other one, but it is unmarked. So let's see if I can, right there at the peaks is where you could see the paint loss. They're really small. And then I will get dimensions on these two. But here is both plates. So it is kind of bluish gray for the color.
They just look cool.
They do look cool. And you're getting both for $15. So from side to side, you're looking at 8 1/4. Let me see that one as well. They look identical as far as size. Yeah. That one's 8 1/2. Let me remeasure this one, make sure I didn't. This one's just under 8 1/2, so slightly different in size, but not a whole lot.
So Robin said she had walked into her kitchen, picked up a piece of hamburger glass, I'll explain it in a minute, and was wiping it off. And then you said that for the glass. And she goes, Amber, lol, autocorrect, hamburger glass. Yeah.
8 3/4. 8 3/4. No, I just said that backwards. It's going to be 8 1/4. Yes, 8 1/4. Sorry about that. So 8 1/4. Just for that one, and then that one's measuring closer to 8 1/2. And again, this one is marked Harker Pottery, established 1840. Obviously, this is not that old, but the company is. Alrighty. We're going to set these over here. Mister, do you remember what's going on this week on our channel? We don't have one club. We've got 2.
Oh yeah, I forgot about tomorrow night.
Hey. Alright. I think I'm done showing stuff over there for right now. Let's start with some stuff that we went and got because Grandma was dragging her feet a little bit, so I wanted to make sure we'd still have a good sale for her. So I went sourcing. You're going to have to do
812.
Alright, so S812 is going to be a starting bid of $6. $6. This is the Jerusalem tote bag, and it's not in pristine condition, but it's in functioning condition. So it is your, I'm assuming cross stitch, but I might be wrong on that. But so this is the inside, just showing y'all condition wise, it's clean. There is a tag. Let's see what this tag says. Oh, would you know? Israel, West Bank, Hebron?
So it actually came from Israel.
Yes, it really did, because there's even the Israeli language right there. So $6. And it does come up with where you can unzip this, and it expands slightly, not a whole lot, but it does expand slightly. So again, this has been used, but it is still in very functioning order. Otherwise, I wouldn't be bringing it, just saying. If it's not something that I wouldn't give my own mama for real, you ain't gonna see it on my channel. And then, you know what? I don't see the zipper. I don't. Well, shoot. Let's drop it to 4. Yeah, the zipper's broke. So, I mean, you can still use it as a tote bag. If you're sourcing, you know you ain't zipping and unzipping. You just going. It does come with a handle. It is a denim handle. And yeah. So, $4. Sorry. I was so happy because I found one. Grandma used to have one, so. Alrighty. Let's see what else. Mister, did you mark this milk glass?
No, I did not.
Okay.
But I know the stein on the right side, the cup on the right side's 5.
Alrighty. Can you give me a number for this?
813.
813. Alright, so this is 813, and it's going to be a starting bid of $5. $5. Let me pull a sticker off. I should have put it here. Let's see. The base to this is 3 inches. At a height of 6 inches. And just under 3 inches for the
Yeah, it's a
opening.
brandy sniffer.
Yes, it's a brandy sniffer. I got one from Grandma. Did we show the one? Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
It was passed on. I brought that home too. This one I sourced.
The brandy sniffer I want's the big one.
Dude, she wants $200 for it, and I don't blame her.
It's worth every
Dude,
dime.
she's had that for as long as I ever remembered.
Thing's almost 2 foot tall. Thing is gorgeous.
It's probably over 2 foot tall. That would be a pain to ship, though. Just saying.
It would be.
I'd be afraid that the carrier would.
Well, you'd almost have to pay.
You would
for a
have to
different
pay
carrier.
for a carrier. But starting bid. Oh, I froze. All right, now I'm not froze. Yeah, that's where it froze.
Ah,
Hey,
out.
dude, out, now, go. You know better.
Like I said, I think I just need to get a small dog bed to lay over here in the corner.
Yeah.
And he'd probably come and lay right down.
You probably would. I almost got one off of Angie's resells one day, but you know. All right, so 803.
813.
That's what I meant to say. 813. Alrighty. Hey, y'all. Did y'all catch it live? Well, it wasn't live. I did a short on it. Did y'all catch those? So there was a short we did with these masks.
What do you want to hear?
No.
Yeah.
I want to put the kids back in and we get more content. That's like epic. All right, let's see what. Oh, I got an angel. You're gonna have to give me a number, mister.
814.
814, and it's gonna be a starting bid. Let me see, just a second. Okay.
Candle holder.
It is a tea light candle holder. Gold tone, green. That's more of like a peach color. And let's see, we're going to do a start of $6. $6. So really cool piece. You got your green here as well.
The story of those masks are we went into the thrift store, and I actually went back to like where they have like all the hardware stuff and everything, and they had.
All right, mister,
Two of
we
these.
got
I see
Crack
it.
and Marion at 6. Looking for 7, y'all. As soon as someone comes in, we start counting it down. So you just have to be faster than Mr. Steph.
So then I went ahead and grabbed both of them, and then the kids thought they'd be fun. So
Crack and Mary, if you look right here, those are some sort of mineral / rock. I have no idea. I'm assuming it's. Well, maybe it's wax. I don't know. But there's something under there and it moves. See?
more soul to Crack and Mary.
So, thank you, Crack and Mary. This is all stuff we sourced either in Pratt or K-Town. And I told Mr. What? We were back at the farm for an hour and Grandma was still just kind of in her funk. And so I looked at Mr. because my grandma, I learned from the best. So I just looked at her and I told Mr. I said, would you bring those boxes in? And Grandma kind of looked over and I was like, so we can sort through everything we got for the sale. Grandma was up out of her easy chair and she haven't busted a sweat so much so she slept the last hour of her sale. And I was completely content with that. I need a number.
815.
So 815 is going to be a starting bid of $6. $6. This is hand blown. I did not find a mark. My best guess is, the sticker that went with that. But it definitely is hand blown. Hey, C Prods. Need to change that name too, just saying. So let's get a measurement. For those that don't know, I do have a bunch of adult kids. I'm responsible for bringing 4 into the world, but many, many more claim me. So, not sure why, but they do. All right, so if you lay the flower down, right, it's got a pitch of 5.5. However, with it in full, you're getting 7.5 inches. 7.5 inches, that's the length from here to here. For the flower itself, you're looking at 4.25. 4.25. These are rough estimates, y'all, for one I'm blind. This is just a cool piece. You can put this in with a planter. I mean, you could have sunflowers going out of this. Let me see if I can find one. Oh, wait. Hey. Sunflowers. Here. I've got glass in my hand. No, that's a real plant.
Yeah, those are real sunflowers, remember?
No, I was going to reach up there, but oh, I'll bring that down. Oh, good grief. Good grief. Yeah, those sunflowers are real. Hey, FYI, has anyone mentioned where
Hey, baby girl vibes.
the sunflowers grow? Does anyone know where the sunflowers grow? Mister, do not say it. Hey, baby girl vibes, welcome in. Y'all, look at that. That couldn't have worked out any better. So you quite literally could stick that inside a plant or a vase, right? And then you could stick flowers inside that. So, cornfield, close, Joanne.
So there's a pool noodle. Show how that it will come shipped with a pool noodle over that long stem. And the rest will be wrapped in bubble wrap over the edge of the pool noodle, so it'll all be protected.
What was it that we sent to Nana? It was those olive green.
Yep, the
bowls.
olive green anchor hawking bowls.
And did they ship all in the same box?
Yes.
And not one crack, y'all.
I had them
So
edges wrapped with pool noodles, and then
I don't see any
had cardboard
interest in
between
this.
each one.
So we are going to pass on that. Y'all are amazing. Thank you for coming in today.
Robin says they grow in the empty lot next to her house.
All right. So has anyone looked at my shorts? I don't mean my shorts like my shorts. I mean like my shorts on the channel. Y'all, I gotta look for something just really quick.
Joanne says garden.
4-letter word. Remember, I told you.
Are those the pants?
There's those. Just a minute, because I have to look. So there's those that we're going to put in that package. Y'all might have remembered last week I mentioned the fact that someone had reached out for something that was passed on. I pulled it, but then who knows? Still haven't found it. So, yeah, Steph went sourcing for a similar item because that's just what we do. Kraken for reals, dude. Turd. The farm, y'all. So, Mr. will tell you when he gets back. I'd show these. I'm sure I'd sell them, but I think they're my size because, y'all, I lost 83 pounds. 83 pounds. Of course, it's taken almost a year to get to. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this one's definitely not for sale. I think it's extra large, which is technically too big for me, but I got me another shirt.
All right, what am I explaining?
I don't remember. The
Oh.
train left the station, sorry. I guess if it was really that important, I'd have remembered it. Alright, let's see. Tall and curvy. Does anyone know Lulu, LaRue?
Yo,
Ooh, yeah.
we've sold some of that clothing before.
Yeah, but it just says tall and curvy. It doesn't say a size. Honestly, those are probably a medium.
That's what I was going to say, was medium.
Alright, so it's LaRue, LaRue, LaRue. Whatever. Either way, it's tall and curvy. Miss
16.
And it's going to be a $3 start. $3 start. These are used, but they are in excellent condition. I don't see anywhere in all the, like no one wore them and dragged their feet. I'm going to assume that whoever wore them wore underwear with them. Y'all, the stories of reselling and the things you come across, even before we resold. Remember just the outreach. Some of the things people donate. Just saying. But S816, I'm going to say, they say tall and curvy right here on the tag. Let's see. Tall and curvy. But I'm telling you, they're going to fit more like a medium, maybe a large if you're a small large. All right, mister, I need some tape so then I'm not renumbering these.
Right here.
Okay.
Your marker is right here underneath your sunflowers. You hit it.
I hit it with sunflowers. Thank you, C Prods. And dude, I can't help it that I'm under what y'all weigh right now. I'm just saying. Yeah, no kidding, C Prods. No kidding. Give me the number 816, right?
Yeah. Kraken says you have to smell the crotch to know if they wore underwear.
No. Nope. There's just some things stuff don't do. I mean, when it comes to soft, good items, I do my best not to have errors when I'm sourcing them. I guess we'll just. All right. And then we got this pair. This is No Boundaries, large 11-13. So this is going to be $817 for a $3 start. And y'all, let me check. These are going to be capris. Unless you're a short person. I'm 5'4".
Okay.
We were getting ready to get off.
Yeah, we need to go check on her brother and everything.
Okay.
So,
All right. Sounds
Give me
good.
a minute, y'all.
Well, yeah.
Kids are
All
getting
right.
ready to leave, y'all. So give them just a second because we do hugs
there
around
is
here
bread
too.
on the table.
Robin said, sicko Kraken, and Kraken put laughing faces, and C Prods goes, should I time out Kraken for 5 minutes? And I was like, no, C Prods. And Kraken goes, I'll leave with the laughing face.
See, Prod's up in June time.
He's messing with you, see, Broads.
All right, so this is S817, right?
Yes.
Give me one more minute. All right, and there's that. All right, let me see. I think I might have wrote the number on this one. I did not.
817.
Oh, I did on the. I just
The raisin is not for sale.
$12. Kraken is the start bid of that one. Don't give me nothing. Don't give me nothing. He ain't gonna pay $12 for that reason. So, if you're catching the replay, that's size large 11, 13.
And we. Oh, there it goes.
And it's not like it's Gizmo.
Here.
Hey, we got some clothes. I'm okay. Just packing up the house. Yep. All right. These are fresh off the thrift. and
$12 for raisin.
It's all right. I've got more, just not one quite like that. It's all right. It's time for him to go. He's actually been here longer than any of the gizmos. So he is going to go to a good home.
Someone that enjoys his...
Kraken, I got him from Patrick Murphy. Patrick Murphy
Oh,
has...
he said I'm kidding.
Huh?
He says I'm kidding.
Oh,
All right.
he's kidding. Yep. All right. So can you take that out of chat?
I'm working on it.
All right.
There is a delay when I click on stuff.
Yes, I'm sorry. All right. He'll go back out. Kraken just wanted to see me get up and down. Let's see. Oh, close. Yeah. The clothes I sat on, y'all. All right. This is a one size, 100% polyester made in China. Let me see if I can get a hanger. Now, I'm telling you that when I tell you a 3X, probably small 4X can fit this. I'm not even kidding you. So I'm 5'4". So for my shoulder, this is just, I would say maybe 2 inches above my ankle. And we're going to do this for $4 start. $4 start. And it is buttons. It does have this pocket. Let's see if it's got side pockets. There ain't one on that side, and there ain't one on that side. Oh, good grief. But you still have this pocket. So, I mean, I ain't shop for people, honestly. I mean, intentionally, unless it's something sourcing.
So Kraken was just messing with me on the raisin.
All right. So he's good staying up there on the shelf,
Yeah.
right? Okay. This is from EJ. Oh, yeah. EJC Apparel Group. Y'all, I'm pretty sure that's JC Penney Group. I might be wrong. I'll look it up later. But that's a one size fits. It says one size. Yeah, one size. So And that is $4. I should put the number on this so then I ain't gotta do it again. That's S818, right, mister?
Yes, sorry.
No, you're fine. If anyone catches the replay or whatever, just FYI, the clothing we bring, the brands of clothing we bring is our typical stuff as far as what we can source on a regular. And so the point is if you want a wardrobe, right? We're just going to talk tops right now because jeans can start to weigh a mint. An average size pair of jeans without being plus size weighs a pound.
So, Kraken, we're doing another sale this next month out there.
It should be the 26th. This is the week of the 26th. It's going to be on a Thursday.
So the story of the stuff with John Wayne, that a lot of that was Grandpa's stuff that actually has sat out where she sees it every day. So it takes a little bit for her to.
So just take that one for now. If you look at the inside tag, you'll understand why.
Yep, no, I understand.
And I thought I looked at all the tags.
Well, it's not even the idea that someone wrote on the tag. It's what's
wrote on the tag. Yeah, I can't even show that. So it's not a bad thing, y'all. It's just got my mama's initials. Probably not even hers, but it's enough of that. Yeah. That's the thing when you thrift in the place that, you've lived for, better part of a decade. All right, so this is a craft and borrow size medium. Let's see. There's 2 pockets. So there's one on that side, one on this side, white zipper. Okay, it is fully clean.
Give a size.
Size medium. I thought I said that.
You did. It just came across my ear at the same time I asked.
It's going to be a $4 start. Yeah, even the thrifts, even the good thrifts, y'all, is starting to go up on their prices. So I'm just having to bump them a little bit. As long as I can keep our numbers, manageable, I can still bring it at good prices. But I mean, Dollar Tree is no longer Dollar Tree, not because of the $1.25
anymore.
No, they're moving everything from $1.25 to $1.50 and $1.75.
What was that? I went and got aluminum throwaway pans.
Yep.
and they'd raised them up to $1.75 a pan.
All right, so this is a pleasant memory. Pleasant memory, sorry. It's 2X. I did not put the number on this one, mister.
820. Doing it for 4 also.
Yeah, I'm going to do it for 4. So this one was 819, right? And this one's 8.
No.
This one's 819.
819
yeah, you got
was
it.
The medium for $4.
That's what this is. You're good on your numbers.
Okay.
It just, I wasn't waiting for the chat. Y'all give me a second.
Sorry, you just confused me.
I didn't mean to confuse you, and that still got my head in that. It shouldn't, but it can happen just like that. All right, so the medium was A19. 819. Yeah, I still have a few places here in the Flint Hills that I can source bottom number, but I mean, that's likely going to change soon because a lot of the thrifts have been doing that. You know, when the price of utilities are out there and your people are only volunteering.
So, Kraken, that's not a big deal because
Grandma
is fully hooked on this selling stuff off the farm thing. So it'll be an every month thing.
What's going on?
Oh, he was saying that they're going to be moving in the middle to their new house the last week of June.
That'll be fine. Yeah, that'll be fine. When it gets close, cracking, you just let me know, and I'll hold the boxes and tell you all.
Well, not that. We're talking about Grandma's cell.
Oh,
next
Grandma
month,
Sal. Yeah, it'll still be fine.
Yeah, we're going to be doing it every month. She really, I mean, we got off that night, and for 2 hours, she's walking around the house going, well, I can clean this up and we can sell it. So she's hooked.
The next morning was the most epic part of it, though, because we went to town to pull the money, and we seen the yard sale sign. I told Mister, I said, hey, just go buy it, just for giggle's sake, right? And so we did, and they didn't have a whole lot of small items. I'm like, but I noticed they had some large appliances. So
Grandma had been without an oven
for at least 8 months.
And because of that sale, we was able to grab her a new to her.
And as well, it came with the paperwork and all. And the guy delivered it. And I mean, he's my grandma's generation, so this is going to be a start of $4.
Mm-hmm. That one's extra.
Thank you.
That one's a 2X, right?
Yes, this is 2X Pleasant Memories. It is button. And it looks like either cat's eye or something to that degree, but it's got red butterflies, ladybugs, and we're going to say sunflowers just because I can. So this is S820 for $4. $4. Check this out, y'all. And one of my meemaws, this is what she used to wear in Texas. Yes, that's where I was born. It's where I was a resident for almost 5 years, and then Grandma came to Texas and took us home for good. I should have just stuck with Grandma from the start. Just saying. It has saved me a lot of grief. But it's buttons from here all the way to the very bottom one, and then your pockets. That's embroidered, y'all. That's embroidered. So they don't make the stuff like this no more. So, and thank you, Crafty. The shirt I was in, I needed to change out before I came live, and I didn't, so I quickly got off. Once we came live, I quickly jumped off screen and threw a new one on.
With the price tag still on it?
Is the price tag still on it? Where?
Other side.
Hey, I tried to sell myself for $2, y'all. On at least most given days, most of my kids will pay at least $2 for me. Other days, they may not even claim me. Oh, that sounded.
Yeah, remember there's glass in some of those.
Sounded glass and not Rockwell. Lord have mercy. Oh, cool. I got one of these the other day, and I just got another one. This one's from.
I think the other one is Haiti too.
Haiti. I don't know. I know it's out there on my printer. Oh, this was stuff from Pratt. This was the stuff from Pratt. Now I scored this one because this looks like.
My box from Pratt's still in the van.
This looks like the bluebells from Texas. And if not, you know what? Issue it a number, and it's going to be a start bid of $3. Start bid of $3. 821. It's going to be a start bid of $3, y'all. Yeah, and me mom moo moo. Yeah, and I'm a meemaw now, so. It will need a little bit of cleaning. There's a little, adhesive on that. It's $3. I'm gonna say it's terracotta, but on the bottom it says Japan. I don't know if that's coming in. It's hard to tell, but it's in the mold. It says Japan. It's just a really cool piece. If it came with a saucer, it wasn't with it when I sourced it. $3. Is there any interest, mister?
No.
Oh,
Well,
there's
Kraken.
Kraken. I was going to say, we'll just not issue it a number and I'll keep it.
I already issued it a number.
Alright, so that one was S821. Remember, y'all, when someone comes in, if you're interested, you just have to be faster than Mister's countdown. 21. $3 Kraken. Any packages that should have went out last week but didn't for whatever reason, whether it was a late fee or any of that good stuff, it goes out tomorrow as well, y'all.
Yep.
Just FYI. And then we have one that was returned because I put an error in the. This is milk glass. It has not been.
Hey, Crystal.
This has not been cleaned yet, so you can get the Kansas dirt. So this was Pratt, Kansas is 30 miles from Greensburg. For anyone unfamiliar where Pratt, Kansas is, Greensburg is the town that was essentially wiped off the map. 20 years ago? Almost 20?
It almost happened again.
Yeah, it almost happened again the other night. Same trajectory. So this, have you put it in yet?
No, I have not. I was dropping links.
No, you're good. Hey, official Crystal Clear TV, y'all.
Yeah, it'll go out tomorrow.
If
You said you were good just waiting, so. The one I
right,
left in my vehicle.
yeah, he got all the way back here, and I don't remember what, but he come in and he's like, Steph, I was like, what? He goes, a box didn't go out. And I'm like, how did it not go out? And he goes,
I forgot it.
I forgot it.
Milk glass planter.
It's a milk glass planter. If this one doesn't sell, it's
How
cool.
much?
Let's do a $4 start on this. $4 start. It is Randall. Randall.
You're good, Kraken.
I don't know. I told Mr. Steph, I said, well, y'all get each other on speed dial. You text him and be like, hey, I forgot you.
And he came into chat, I think. But yeah, I texted him.
This is something I'm not selling it. This is something I did not show during the sale that night on the farm. So these came from my auntie that is from Panama. She lives here in the state. And got the planter from Grandma. So that's what I did today. I got all my plants. And then the sunflowers, there's a short. That's what it is.
You thought I was crazy because I was cutting stems of sunflowers and bringing them back in water. And look how much they thrived.
I know. Look, dude. Look, and now if all my flowers that we pressed turn out, that will be amazing because I'm going to do them in resin and they'll be gifts in the future order.
It takes a lot to upset me, Kraken. You're good.
Remember I said Texas Belle, this is not what I'm selling? Yes, I'm a fanatic when it comes to certain things. All right, mister, this is pewter, remember?
Yeah.
And it's going to be a $5 start. This is silver tone. It is marked a couple places. Let's see, Grove City, Pennsylvania. Oh, it's got an anchor mark, so it should really probably, but we're going to start it at 5. So here is your anchor mark there. I didn't know that Anchor Hawking did metal. I'm not claiming they are. Just usually
Kraken's
when
in
I
for
see
5.
an anchor. All right, so it says Wendell August Forge, Grove City, Pennsylvania. Sterling College, founded 1887. Now, I'm not saying this is in 1887, but obviously the depiction is the Sterling College. I wonder
if that's the Sterling College here in Kansas.
dude, I wonder, because they have a castle too.
Yeah.
I'll have to look that up.
Yeah, it might be.
It might
because
be.
The Sterling College up here in Kansas is like a
And
castle. It's cool.
And it was founded in the 1800s. Hammered, look, you got it, Kraken. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Kraken.
I'm not going to put a sticker on this.
Put it on the back. It's pewter. It'll come off.
Well, yeah, you're right. I can put it on the back of the computer. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. So this one's not for sale. You remember I told you it was a couple of things for a kid that's going to be a cop.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of them.
I got to start them a new box anyhow.
We haven't given them the St. Michael, have we?
This is the St. Christopher.
Give me a second, you know. Good grief. Good grief. Just, all right.
Anyone that knows, law enforcement
Yeah, it wasn't.
is a lot like military. They're pretty superstitious when it comes to certain things. St. Christopher is one of the medals that they all are real big with.
Yeah, it's not enough that we got, 2 soldiers. Now we're going to have a soldier / police officer, and I'm all right with it. I mean, if I'm not, right? Mister, do we got anyone in our chat that likes Donkey Kong?
I don't know. You do have Crafty in here.
Let's find out. We're gonna do. You know what? Hey, Crafty, are you still active in our chat? Give her a minute.
How much?
Let's do a $3 start. $3 start. Those are.
Kathy just looked it up, and that plate is the Sterling College here.
So, make a note. Do printout, and I'll send it with it. Thank you, Kathy. That's how we used to drive. So, Crafty, this is what I was trying to grab your attention for. Are you into Donkey Kong?
I just know she's into a lot of the gaming stuff.
I know she is. No, I didn't think the Crafty when I picked this up. But if she is, we're just gonna bounce out that, and I'm gonna bust open her package that I haven't put the new label on yet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She has all of them times 2.
Do you want a third one?
We're good.
If not, it's cool.
Moritz is in for 3, though.
Oh, got Moritz in. Go ahead, Mr. Stuff. Count it down. Yeah. Thank you, Maritza. I gotta write some numbers down, y'all. And that's 824, right?
Yes. Thank you, Maritza.
So, back in the day when we would drive from South Central Kansas to a mission, and that's all we'll say about that during COVID, We drove through Sterling, so I'm not sure why I didn't catch that, but so that one's Maritz's, and this one's Kraken's. So the plate was 823, right?
Yes. Yes. Do we have a box going out to Maritza this time?
I will have to look.
I don't think so.
Just a minute. Let me pull up a different tab. Let me look at shipping. I think we might have sent one this last week.
Right. I think so too. And that's the reason why I was asking.
Oh, I need to put Kraken down for this while that's loading. And that plate was for 5.
And Crafty said she had a Rainbow Road on her wall and had them up there a few years back.
Aww.
That's a cool idea.
That is cool. Alright, let me get into my shipping for a minute.
I just want to make sure, because if we don't, I've got to start a new package. So
Give me a minute. Let's see. That one I need to delete. Give me just a second.
kind of slowed you down, didn't I?
It's fine. It just takes a minute because I'm on a shattered screen. So Maritz's was shipped in our last shipment and it shows delivered.
Okay.
So you'll have to start a new box.
So I started a new box for it. We're good. Just keeping myself straight, because
No,
if she
you're-
had a box in the other room, I would have opened it and
I'm sure you got a picture too, Crafty. And y'all, she does do custom orders. Now, with that said, you'd have to catch her live, which typically she is live most nights. Her husband's birthday is today. So I don't know what their plans are, but I will tell you, if you go back the last couple of days and you look at her creation, she's got a sunflower sea turtle.
So are you done selling? So I can go get the rest of the stuff for supper.
I
so
think,
get supper
you
made?
know what, mister? Yeah, we could be done with selling. If someone sees something,
You just have to make sure you keep books straight.
here, set that over in the Kraken's
Give me a second to
box.
set it down. My hands are full.
I could pull more stuff. We could, like, do a show and tell. If someone sees some interest, then we could just make up numbers.
Well, here's the notebook. Your numbers are right there is where
Hey.
you start.
Remember?
Yeah, we need to grab the other one.
We need to grab the other one. Grandma's got one that she sent with me 2 months ago that I haven't shown because life got crazy.
I'll be back. I'm going to run to the store and get the rest of the stuff for supper. So
You're good. You're good. I got this, trust me. And if I don't, well, I see that, but now I'm looking at these little figurines that I got. These are old. I have not Googled lens these. This is how I sourced them. I'm going to say these are Prussian antique. Old vintage. Oh, that's creepy. Oh, that's creepy. Hey, anyone into stuff like that? Look how creepy they are. Dude, they're from Japan. They're marked on the back. Both of them are marked on the back. Those are creepy. But hey, if there's any interest, I'll tell you what, I need at least a $3 bid on them. $3. I'll pull the rest of these out. I have These are cool. My great grandmother's and my grandfather's. Okay, Kraken. They are creepy, right? Alright, if there's any other interest, you'll need to come in really quick, y'all. I know Mr. Steph's going, come on, Steph, number the stuff. But hey, we're going to go once. Going twice. Hey, Mona, welcome in. Good to see you. Y'all, Mona Did What is another great channel. I've not caught her live and in her active chat lately because usually I am pulling double duty. But Mona Did What has so much content. If you're new to crafting, say quilting or whatever, she's got a lot of content on her channel. So going twice. Last call. So I guess I need to put an S there. So to Kraken, $5. Now you will find Mona over there. I'm just showing these again for a second because over on Tuber Chat. So that's Kevin, and she's been featured there a few times. Crafty Witch has been featured a few times. Find Space has been featured. So in a way, but what I know from what Kevin has described Mona's channel like is, all right, I know how to sew. Honestly, y'all want to know what my kryptonite is? It's the darn sewing machine. It binds up on me. So much so that I don't have patience for it. I don't. I made one pillow in home ec many moons ago, and everything I do now is hand stitch because, for one, I can get the job done a lot quicker. But apparently, if you go on to Mona's, look through her playlist. I'm sure she's got more than one, and I guess there's troubleshooting videos, at least with some of her machines. So she's just overall a great, in my opinion, channel to be connected with. So, you know what? I need to find out what that last number I used for Mr. Steph, so I just keep stuff straight. Oh, that'd be 825. So S825 to the Kraken for $5. Thank you, Kraken. Now, I'm going to put those back in the bag. I'm not going to put the tape around them because they're old. I don't want to damage anything. So, and you know what? We're going to wrap. Obviously, Mr. Stuff will wrap them better. But you're very welcome, Mona. If I could ever just slow down long enough to figure it out, I'm sure I could probably troubleshoot any machine, basic machine, if I just watch your videos. Hey, Salvador, welcome in. Y'all, Mister went to the village grocery store. That would be Dollar General. It's the only one we got here. And so if he doesn't drop your channel link, he will when he gets back. All right, so S826. You know what? There's 3 of them. Let's do all 3 of them. Start bid $5. Alright, so you're gonna get that one. This one's not as creepy as those last 2, right? But there is a lot of paint loss. So these definitely were handled. This one is marked Japan. It's marked right there. I don't know that you can see it. Yeah, it's barely coming out, but there it is marked Japan. Okay, we got Kraken at 5, looking for 6. I will count it down as soon as I'm done showing. So these are mini. So that's the smallest one as far as size, I think. Height, let's see. Yeah, it's the smallest one. And then you get this one. This reminds me of like the Dutch boys. And let's see. I don't know if there's any marking on him. There is a marking. It looks like Japan. It's very like faint, but it's in the mold. All right, Salvador. We'll be here for a few minutes. So there's the Japan marking there. Japan. Because it's marked Japan right there too. So all Japan, y'all. And we're going to go once to Kraken. Going twice to Kraken. Last call to Kraken. Sold. And let's see. What was that number? It should be 26. Yeah. 26. That's 826. Kraken. $5. Thank you, Kraken. Let me grab another newspaper or something. Here, right here. Even though Mr. is going to wrap these, I don't want him loose in bag like that. It actually, you know. When I source in the Flint Hills, depends on where I'm sourcing it, but sometimes you still get asked, do you want us to wrap that? Be like, do you want me to pay for it? Right? Alright, so it won't look like this when it gets there, but that's, I almost considered for a hot minute of keeping those, but I ain't got the space for them. And I'm glad to see them go to a great home. So S826 for that one. And that was Kraken at 5. Thank you, Kraken. You know what? We're going to go ahead and do another giveaway. If you have not already put a number in now between 1 and 125. We're going to gift another piece of that jewelry that came from Grandma's, courtesy of Buying Space. That's Myra Elaine for those unfamiliar. And Grandma's, that's it's Grandma's. You find her on with the Tool Guys Vintage and Resale. She does auctions on her own site. She does Sunday brunch. I know the last couple of weeks she's had some issues, you know, because life just. I need to set that on his side. He'll take care of it. So I will wait 1 or 2 more minutes. Well, not 1 or 2 more minutes, but 1 or, you know. Let me get his number so I know no one duplicates. I'm sure he left a pin here, y'all, but I don't see it. Let's see. I just gotta clear these drawers out so I can find my stuff. I don't know. We're going to use colored pencil. So, got Melinda in at 36. 36 is a good number. And then Crystal, that's official Crystal Clear TV, y'all. Remember earlier I mentioned that I have 2 collabs on my channel this week. So tomorrow is Tuesday, right? See, going down there a whole day early, it's got my days off. And then we took yesterday off. Not that yesterday was really a day off, minus the fact that Mr. Steph and I got lost in the Flint Hills. I mean, we literally went 20 miles in the wrong direction type of lost. Alrighty. I'm going to ask Siri if I can find her. Lord have mercy. There you are, Siri. Hey, Siri. Choose a random number between 1 and 125. 102. 102. And remember, if no one comes in on my number, we go with the one immediately above. If there's no one above, then and only then do we go with the number immediately below. I've got you in as well. Let me see, when did you pull? Yeah, you're good. So that was 102. What was you too late? Let me make sure. Let me pull the timestamp on it. Yep, girl, you were 11 seconds. 11 seconds. All right, so let's see. I said it was 102. No one came in at 102. Robin was late, so I did star her. All right, so the next number up is actually Crystal at 115. 115. I don't know if y'all see that because it's in light pen, or not pen, but colored pencil. So, jewelry winner. And it's alright, we're going to pull one more because I'm telling y'all, Myra went a bit, Myra, and it was Glamoth, so this box is full. So we will pull another number in just a minute. I just got to figure out what I am pulling. Alright. Congratulations, Crystal. Crystal, tell me, gold tone or silver tone? Gold tone or silver tone? Y'all, you can't even make this up. This is quality jewelry. There's Swazuki crystals in here, y'all. Wow. Yeah, she did not silver tones. That's what I was thinking, but I figure I better ask. Let's see. And she marked most of these as far as what markings are on them, so. Oh my goodness, so that one's going to go to Myra. It's got a recycle symbol on it. If y'all aren't connected with Myra, y'all, you should. So, Crystal, this is Chico's. And it's more than just Chico's. It still has the tag on it. So, this is silver tone pin. Silver tone pin. Oh, if I can keep from dropping the thing. Editions by Chico's. Editions by Chico's. That is the piece. Good evening, Kraken. So silver tone, it is a flower. So let's see. Let's count the layers. 1, 2, 3. There's 4 layers. So it feels leather-like. Definitely not the real thing. But it's also silver tone, honey. So looks like be crystal there. Okay. Let me get crystal down, and then we'll ask Siri for one more number, y'all. And then I think we're gonna close out because Mr. Steph's gonna get back here, and we're gonna have dinner. We've been having it late in the evening, and it's not good for his heart. So let's see, crystal, go away from Myra. Buying space. Now, I still have a few of her stickers left. Myra sent those out to me a while ago, y'all. So I think I have them here in the desk. I say that, and we've moved several things, but if they're not, they should be in my shipping bag. So there you go, Crystal. And it'll show from Myra. Set that over there. And we're just going to roll with another set of numbers, y'all. Hey, Siri. Give me a random number between 1 and 125. 82, y'all. 82. So let's see. I don't have anyone at 82, but I do have Sue B at 84. 84 for Sue B. Sue B, are you still here? If y'all are new to me, in general, I don't require anyone to stay in once they've dropped their numbers. You know, a lot of us wear many hats, and we do a lot behind the scenes, so. Robin. I'm rewriting y'all's names in pencil instead of colored pencil because it's jacking with my vision. So there. Congratulations, Sue B. Let's see. I'll have to look and see. I do not remember exactly what Sue B likes. I'll have to look through a couple of invoices. It's been a long month, y'all. We're almost through this month. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I will be happy to see June get here. And, you know, let's see if I can find anything inspirational for her. And look at this stuff, y'all. Oh my goodness. Oh. And I don't even know where my mandrel is, except that it's in my desk. It's a dragonfly. It's a dragonfly. And then we've got, this is all giveaway stuff, courtesy of Buying Space. That's Myra Elenial. I want to thank each and every one of y'all for being here. Just an FYI, just a recap. If you had a package that you purchased over the weekend, you know, you got something last week, you paid your invoice, it will go out tomorrow. Because carriers were closed today. Past that, if you had, you know, I've had 2 packages sent back to me, I think, ever. One of them was because UPS and USPS stopped doing their where they drop them at the post office. Yeah, I got a package that was caught in the mail. In between that, they just sent it back. And what's crazy is it was already at its destination. So who knows? But I did miss the suite in someone's address, and so they sent it back. So that's going out tomorrow.
So remember to mention tomorrow night's show, especially considering she's in the room.
That's exactly where I'm going. So tomorrow's show, the thumbnail is being changed out, and then thumbnail's being changed out because official Crystal Clear TV has agreed to come hang out with us for $2 Tuesday and chit chat. Now, y'all, not everything shown tomorrow will be $2, but most everything will. But with that, like, you know, if I pull this out tomorrow and I'm like, hey, it's $3 start, right? Don't bust our chops. But you know, I thought about doing away with $2 Tuesday because I mean, some of the jazz went out of it. No, we're gonna keep it. We're gonna add, you know, some other things too. You know, so it'll still mostly be $2 Tuesday as far as starts or buy it nows, but we're gonna twist it up a little bit. I totally meant to last week really jazz up Crystal as far as during our shows, remind everybody. But last week was a week from WHELL, and not just for our family. You know, being a military family, being military families comes with a lot of huge responsibilities. And, you know, so it was a very rough week for a lot of folks. And so we got through it and we're on to a fresh week and we're starting tomorrow with Crystal. I'm so excited. I've watched her from the first time she came on and did a short. I knew her from chats before that, but you know, when you're able to put a name and a face together, and I'll tell you what, if you're not connected with official Crystal Clear TV, y'all ought to be. There isn't enough good things I can tell you about Crystal, except go to her channel and watch a few of her shorts. Watch her last couple shows that she's done. She's typically very consistent on her Sunday shows. And you know, she does guest on other people's channels from time to time. And yeah, you know, she's really great at what she does, and I mean, she'll be the first to tell you, hey, I don't know, but I'll get it figured out. And I'll tell you what, you know, typically I don't send a lot of feedback to people, but like with Crystal, it was kind of behind the scenes. I'd actually messaged her one time and said, hey, do you got a ring light? Because, you know, the lighting was off. And she covered the shipping for it, and I sent it to her. And I'll tell you what, I'm glad it did, because it definitely changed everything as far as her being able to present her items so much better. Because, you know, if you can't really see it, it's hard to know. Getting notifications on a device, so it is what it is. Anyway, yeah, so she will be with us. We're gonna start 4 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow, y'all. Next week there's a good possibility we're gonna really mess around with times. I think most of our shows are gonna go at 5 p.m. Central, but I'm gonna double check, because like Tuesdays, I don't know right now. Tuesday, I think we'll have to stay at 4, because I also collab with Scooter Renee and Selena for they're one fry short of a Happy Meal. And if y'all haven't hit Scooter Renee up, y'all come check us out tomorrow evening. We're how's it already? Tuesday tomorrow. Feels like I was already there, right? Not complaining. Just wow, this last week really went by fast. Yeah, Crystal's good people. She is. And Crystal Zane said, "Thank you for selling him the books. He put them in his toy for tots to help kids for Christmas." And yeah, y'all, that's what I was discussing earlier about Zane and the things that he does. You know, that kid, I mean, he's a child, not a young child, but still a child. And, you know, it isn't him looking for what's in it for him. It's, hey, he sees one of, you know, someone in his community struggling, and that's all, you know, with everyone that he's been with.
Well, I do know I want to tell Melinda she's done a good job with him, because for a kid at his age to think of other people first is very rare. So she's done a great job with him.
She sure has. You know, we raised 2 soldiers and one that's also going to be a cop. And you hope that, you know, they whoever they cross paths in life with, whatever it, you know, is for the betterment. And yeah, he's 10. I mean, who at the age of 10, I mean, my kids for the most part were raised the same way, but that's how my mama raised me, so it was easy. You know, not a whole lot of 10-year-olds are like, nah, let's skip the junk food and hey, let's grab, you know, so and so will enjoy this. And that's my perception of who Zane is, you know, he would give his shirt off of his back to somebody, I have no doubt, just because of who he is. And that's a testament, not just to him, but to those around him for helping shape him that way. What an incredible gift he's got with you, Melinda. Seriously, girl. Of course, I'm just talking to the choir there. So, anyways, yeah, we will be back on my channel tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday, so 4 p.m. Central. Crystal will be here. Crystal, I will be sending you the link in email this evening, girl. And then past that, I think it's 7:30 tomorrow evening, y'all, is one fry short of a Happy Meal, and that's on Scooter Renee LLC's. Roflo will be there. Of course, Scooter will be there, Selena will be there, and I will be there. And we got a lot of glass to get through. Yeah, we brought a lot of glass home, and it'll be fun. So thank you guys for hanging out with us, whether it was for a moment or here and there, or you're just catching us on this end of things. I hear the echo and it's driving me crazy, so give me a second. You're good. Mister's apologizing because he's cooking, and so he's got the speaker on. Let's see. I want to see who's on, y'all, because everybody be changing some of their times and all that. So let me see who's on. Johnny raided us earlier, so let's raid someone else. Let's see. Y'all, I'm at 354. I don't know if anyone's caught anything so far, but when we bust over 500, we're going to do a giveaway for one winner, right? One winner to do virtual shopping with us in Topeka. That's the place that we go. That's the place where I broke the glass. It's a great organization. I love put my money there. And we're less than 150 away from that goal. So, yay. Anyways, all right. So Dawn's channel is on right now. She must have just started. I'm guessing. Maybe she didn't, but let's see. 27 minutes ago. Yep. So shout out to Dawn's channel. So she is on. She's showing some amazing things. Y'all, I unpackaged one from her just a minute ago. Well, Steph sells stuff. Sorry, Steph sells stuff by the seashore. She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like 5, including herself on panel. Let's see. Anyone else? Janine's is showing she's live. I'm not actually in that link, so let me make sure my volume's down. Janine's, that's Doug's sister. Hopefully she don't mind people knowing, right? I think she's cool with people knowing Doug's her brother. Yeah, she's on with Denise's Magical Emporium. I remember the first time I met Janine, or not Janine's, Denise's Magical Emporium. I don't remember whose channel it was, but she asked me in chat, Steph, is your Emporium magical? And I'm like, of course they're. Yes, Doug. So Janine's is on with Denise's Magical Emporium and Moon Chaser Studio LLC. Wow, I thought I was. Let me make sure yeah, I thought I was sub to Moon Chaser. That does occasionally happen, y'all, where I know some people think it's silly, but it's true. I was a member of someone, and somehow YouTube still unsubscribed me because I hadn't done it. Y'all, Lucy Warren's World is on. She is a good ally to have in the networking community. Plus, she does, yes, free yes, no tarot questions with Lucy. That's where she's at right now. She's got 112 likes, y'all. Just saying, she's only got 15 viewing. So watch this. Hey, Lucy. I can't turn it up because YouTube will flag me. But she'll know I was here. Usually I just do a thumbs up. Already out of there. Let's go back into Janine's where we'll do the same thing. Y'all, if you don't have time to be in people's chats, I get it because it's hard, at least for me, not to come in and say hello to everybody. And when people say it, I find it rude if I just, maybe that's just me, not to say hey back. So we're going to see. Hey, y'all. And then let's go into Dawn's really quick. No, Steph sells stuff by the seashore first. Y'all, this is stuff I do. When I jump out someone's chat, I'm doing the same thing as someone else's. You know, sometimes just that thumbs up, that hi, whatever. You never know. You never know. Y'all's hi, hello may just be what that person needs that day. You don't have to go into auction sales and buy anything, right? I mean, sales are great, but the relationships you'll build. All right. And then, yeah, Buying Space did an unboxing from Johnny today. At least that's when it was released to us today, y'all. So, and there's so many other, you know, and why is Mr. dropping links? Mr.'s dropping links because here's the thing. If you want to grow your channel, you have to be networking. And so it just makes sense. You know, he's connected to a lot of y'all, whether you know it or not. And so am I. I mean, I've got over 4,000 people on 4,000 channels I'm sub to, and I'm less than 500. Why? Well, because I'm doing it my way, and I'm trying to do it organically. So, you know, Crafty Witch 232, she has helped significantly as a supporter in growing the channel. Jody Genealogy, that is her second channel, but that's Jody from Marketplace Boutique. She's helped network to draw in, you know, new followers and stuff. And so is Backyard Trucker. That's also Andy, but spelt with a Y. Y'all, he drives a Peterbilt. My daddy drove a Peterbilt. Yeah, I was a trucker sprint, and so a lot of the times that's what I fall asleep to, unless I fall asleep in crafties, because that's happened too. I did that last night. Anyways, connect with all of these people. You know, you don't always have to be active in chat. But those thumbs up, that high, catching you in another chat, that's all stuff that helps. So hopefully we did enough. If I missed anyone, I did not deliberately overlook. I just went down my feed, y'all. So we'll catch y'all later. We'll catch you tomorrow, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, here on our channel. Have a good night, y'all. Let me know what you think of the outro. It wasn't meant as an outro, but it's where I'm at in my season of life as a mother. So we're just gonna run with Rainbow Baby for the outro tonight. See y'all.
You came after storms had passed, a light that broke the dark at last. Tiny hands, a brand new start. You lit a flame inside my heart. Each tear we cried painted skies so wide. You gave our shattered hope a place to hide. Rainbow baby, with a firecracker spirit, you shine so bright, the whole world can hear it. Crackling laughter, sparks in your eyes. You turned our morning into glowing skies. Oh, rainbow baby, fierce and true, we prayed for you. Ooh, and here came you. Dimples deep with a rainbow smile, eyes bright blue that danced a while. But when they shift to steel gray hues, we see the storm that carried you. We aim for 24 weeks, hearts on hold. Each tiny flutter felt brave and bold. Then 32 weeks you came, 3:12 p.m. we called your name. 3 pounds 12, so small, so new, but every inch was mighty too. Whoa. Mountains to climb, we learned grace one obstacle at a time. You came wrapped in color, heart open wide, with thunder in your soul and angels at your side. Rainbow baby, with a firecracker spirit, light in our lives every time we're near it. Blazing with giggles, wild in your flight, you're the sunrise after the darkest night. Oh, rainbow baby, one of a kind, we prayed for you. Ooh, and you were ours. Ooh. 18 years came far too soon. A lifetime passed by like a fleeting tune. A new season, a new chapter. See you later, new hopes, new dreams. Now fly firecracker, light the sky.